going on? Hey, Sunday night. Let's see if my people are here. I love my people. Love you guys. You should be rolling in soon. Sunday night. Leave comments. Let me know you're here. I wish I had I have this little gadget that can hold the goddamn thing. All right, there's Rockstar. Hey, Ralph. How you doing today? All right. Can't complain. Well, actually, I can complain. Today was horrible, actually. Today, the fucking two times, man, I needed a pain pill really bad earlier. And I'm calling these motherfuckers and they ain't coming, man. It took them 2 hours. Then when my nurse finally showed up, she goes, I go, what the fuck? I mean, where were you? In 2 hours. She's like, oh, I was taking care of a patient and cleaning them. I was like, it took 2 hours? Really? Oh, I don't understand. If you were in pain, they should have had somebody else bring you the pill. Well, they didn't because you're my fucking nurse. Yeah, today sucked. It's Sunday too. I think Sunday they bring in the fucking dumbass nurses. Tomorrow will be better, I hope. Bob Marley sucks. I hate reggae so much, man. Reggae and reggaeton, they even sound like similar. Reggae, reggaeton. My night's gotten better now that I'm here with you guys. Yeah, yeah, Tommy. Fuck fucking reggae. You know? Oh my God, Kiss. Bro, another day in the hospital. No, man. Really? NIB has been one of the best songs of all time. You got that right, Travis? Hey, Michael Lynch. Partridge Family. You got that right. Do you Did you eat anything? Yeah, I ate garbage here. This stupid hospital food. Looked like platypus vomit. What's your favorite song off the first Black Sabbath album? The cover, Warning. Hi, John. Hey, Scott, greetings. All right, people, stop leaving me comments with bad words because I can't see it. It comes up as this message is out for review. And if I click that shit, I'm going to get off the chat. And so please, no bad words. Sabbath Sunday sure is. What's your favorite song off Unmasked, Naked City? What's your favorite song from Alice in Chains MTV Unplugged? Wood. Uh, I'd say Nutshell. Oh, right, yeah, I take it back. Nutshell. I don't even think Wood is on Unplugged, is it? Nutshell is probably my third favorite Alice in Chains song. Um, Mr. C, I wish I could tell you I was okay. Is Into the Void the best song off Master Reality, in your opinion? No, my favorite song on Master Reality is my all time favorite Black Sabbath song, Children of the Grave. Most underrated guitar player for you, mine is Mark Reale. Really? Mine would be Kiri Takasaki. Dave Ellison, oh man, oh my God, I'm not in the mood for David Ellison jokes tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I read too many of them. It kind of like warps my brain. I mean, I'm not saying you guys can't say it, but I'm not going to read it. Are you here to tell? Well, at least I'm not going to read it now. It's kind of like, are you here to tell about Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley of Kiss? No. Would you say that Jerry Cantrell is an underrated guitarist? Not really. He's a great guitarist, but I wouldn't say he's underrated. You know, who's underrated is Gary Moore and shit like that, you know? Fucking Sean Lane is underrated. Frank Marino is underrated. You know? Thank you. Sabbath, Sabbath, hell yeah. Fucking, you wanted the best, you got the best. I pissed off quite a few Kiss fucking tards because of that. What's your opinion on To Another? I don't know what that is. Do you have a favorite Ace Frehley album? Yeah, the 78 solo album. Happy Black Sabbath Sunday, brother. And sing, oh, my friend, King Dinosaur. Happy Black Sabbath Sunday to you, my friend. Rainbow, Deep Purple. Rainbow, actually. I love Deep Purple, but I got to go with Rainbow with Dio, though. You know, any other incarnation of Rainbow, I'll give it to Deep Purple. How long are you here in the hospital? Today, day 9. Tomorrow will be day 10. Top 3 Scorpion songs. All right, now this is going to be funny. Top 3 Scorpion songs. You guys are going to laugh at this because my favorite Scorpion song is a reggae tune. Because reggae in Jamaica sucks. You get a German band to do reggae, and it rules, and that's as anybody out there. Then I would say Sales of Caron, and then Another Piece of Meat. Thank you about the hat. It's my brother's hat. Loudness does rule. Hell yeah. SDI, yeah. Is the song that got me into them. Hell yeah. I love that's a heavy, fat song. Favorite song off Dynasty? That would be Magic Touch. Paul Stanley of Kiss says, get well soon. Day 9, damn, man. Yeah, right? Do you know that today would be... No, I didn't know it was Chris Cornell's birthday. Hey there, Bob. Is there anybody there is my favorite? Wow, right on, Travis. I got Power of Rock and Roll in 83 after hearing Thunder and Lightning and Marino 78 live. You know, Power of Rock and Roll is my all-time favorite Frank Marino album. So underrated, it's pitiful. I'm sorry you're laid up. Thank you. My name's Scott. Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven is the greatest song ever. Do you like Jamaica? Yes, I like that one too. See, British people and Germans are the only one that do good reggae songs. Those are actually the only 2 reggae songs I like. All right. Gene Simmons says, if you don't get well soon, he's going to sue you. Hey. Pantera has some really cool albums. I love every Pantera album, even the glam shit. GWS. What does that mean? Oh, get well soon, right? Is that what it means? Thank you. I think that's what it means. I'll take Pantera over Glamterra, but I love Glamterra. But I like what Pantera turned into more. Hope you're doing well, Ralph. Has to be the first time I've seen you sporting a hat. Right on, Texas. It was my late brother's favorite band. Well, my condolences. Is it Maria? Marie, my condolences on your brother. How are you? How are you keeping your sanity there? It's hard, man, but I am. No, I'm not in the hospital. Do you have a favorite Kiss interview? Yeah, with Tom Snyder. That's the best interview ever by any band. What would be your ideal rhythm section? Rudy Sarzo and Tommy Aldridge. I saw it with my own eyes. It was unbelievable. Greatest rhythm section ever. Boy George or The Cure? Boy George. Cure sucks. Do you like any of the Roy Buchanan albums? Like, I don't even know who Roy Buchanan is. Favorite ABBA album? Probably Super Trooper. Eric Carr was cool, and Mark St. John, right? Well, Mark St. John was caught with kiddie porn, so I don't know how cool he would be. Freddie Mercury or George Michael? Freddie Mercury, man. Why is the hat mad at us? It's not mad. It's just the way it is, man. I don't know enough about Slade to say I like him or don't. I love it when people in the comments spell reggae wrong, yet still have the nerve to mock it. What are you talking about, Mike Wilson? If you don't like reggae, you can't spell it right. You just can't. I'd be more pissed if somebody spelled it right and said they didn't like it. Come on, Mike. Get with it, man. Have you ever heard the band Randy? Nope. They're a band I don't hear about often. I really like. I never heard them. What does Schmackagob mean? I'm going to give you the explanation of Schmackagob. I don't think if I've ever done this before, but I'm going to do it now. Back in 1991, my good friend Eve, I've known Eve forever, and her friend Jenny. Jenny had a boyfriend. His name was Steve. And I went to their house one night. It was Steve and two other dudes. And they were drunk off their ass. I was drinking too with them. And they were all saying Schmackagob all night. Schmackagob, Schmackagob, Schmackagob. And that just stuck with me. And that's where I got Schmackagob from three drunk dudes. Now, here's the fucked up part. I told Jenny that. I saw Jenny like maybe 2-3 years ago. And I told her, you know, I stole Schmackagob from Steve, your ex-boyfriend, and their friends. And Jenny told me all three of them are dead now. So that's my tribute to those three guys. That I wasn't really their friends. I just hung out with them that one night. I mean, Steve, I've hung out more than that, but we weren't really. We didn't have each other's phone numbers. But I got Schmackagob off three drunk dudes. That's a true story. Jim loves big women. Who's a better guitarist, Jimmy Page or Tony Iommi? I hate answering that question. It's a tie. It's a tie. Reggae sucks. Yeah. I hope you spelled it wrong. I don't even know how it's spelled. And the only artist anyone knows is Bob Marley, and he sucks as well. Well, Texas Troy, my brother who likes that crap, has an album from a guy called Peter Tosh. And the album's called Legalize It. And he will play that album a lot. And the song would be like, legalize it, Don't criticize it. And the album cover is him with a bunch of pot plants around him. He's smoking in like a field of pot plants. That shit sucks. Legalize it. No, no. Legalize pot, but outlaw reggae. I dare you to listen to a song. Oh, there you go. Look, Mr. C. I was just talking about that. You know, I dare you. I listen, Mr. C. Mr. C. I'm curious. How old are you, dude? Because I knew legalize it in 19 maybe 79, 80, around there. How old are you? Ever listen to the band Viper? Nope. Ack, hi Curly, hi Ace. Oh man, I would suggest looking up Beast of the Night by Randy. Cool, dude, but I'm not gonna remember this. I'm on pills. No, I'm not in the hospital. James Evans versus Al Bundy in a fist fight. James Evans would beat the shit out of Al Bundy. I'm sorry. James Evans was the greatest TV dad ever. Oh my God, I'm excited to learn the Schmackagob origins. There you go, Mr. C. Tell me how old you are, Mr. C. What does David L... Oh, no, I'm not reading that. Rapid Fire versus Lady Strange. Lady Strange. Get well soon. Yeah, man. Rest in peace is right, Mr. C. Hey, that's cool. I always wondered what Schmackagob meant. I never tell anybody that, so there you go. You guys found out tonight. Hope you're feeling better off. I hope so too. Tomorrow, because I'm not today. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Stillbirth loves you. Well, tell Stillbirth I love... Well, you are Stillbirth. I love you. Marie, I don't mean to get too personal. Why in the hospital? Did you break something? Yeah, I broke my dick. Gabriella says, hey, Ralph, hope everything is going okay with you. It sucks you're still in the hospital. Thank you, Gabriella. It does suck. My brother gave me this hat. It's my brother's hat, you know. I asked him to bring me a hat. ELO out of the blue or Journey Escape? ELO out of the blue. Period. Rappin' Rodney. He's out of sight. Rappin' Rodney. I got that vinyl, actually. First 29, bro. I'm 29. 29. All right, let's do the math, everybody. 29, so that means it's 1996 you were born. And I heard legalized in 1980. And you're going to tell me to listen to it, Mr. C? I'm being a douchebag. I apologize. Hell yeah, I love ELO. Hope you are able to get out of there soon, babe. You've been cranky lately. Well, dude, I'm sorry, Gabriella. You try sitting in a fucking hospital bed for 9 days and tell me you ain't gonna get cranky. Did your brother get to bring you any supplies today to help with your boredom? No. Did you get a chance to watch the Ozzy celebration that he did? Yeah, Marie, I did a program on it. Do you like Keep It Warm? Yes, I do. You don't have to be, sorry, MC, I'm 18 years old. Right on. Thank you. Gillen or Halford? Halford. I know that you loved traditional heavy metal. Viper, in my opinion, does it well. Cool, dude. I hope I remember. Damn, I keep forgetting to check out Stone Soldier. God damn it. Neil Sean versus Skunk Baxter. Is Skunk Baxter one of those fucking studio musicians and the Doobie Brothers or some shit? I go with Neil Sean. Any truth to the rumor that Kiss was going to open for the Power Ranger show next year? It's no rumor, pal. It's going to happen. I'm 45. Right on, Marie. You're still a little girl. Not a little girl, but a youngin'. Hey, Ralph, what album is better? Screaming for Vengeance or Defenders? I would have said Defenders before, but now it's Screaming. I love you, bro. Your Paul family of Kiss cracks me up. Thank you, Mr. C. Best song on Music from the Elder, Under the Rose. Slade or Quiet Riot version? I don't know. I think they both suck. I hate that song. When I do my Paul Stanley impression, I think that's the reason I don't check out Slade, because I hate those two Quiet Riot songs they covered. I always say, all right, Toronto, we're ready to get their ears rocked off. Escape the Island off the Elder is my favorite. That'd probably be my second favorite, actually. Have you ever heard Glenn Hughes' band? Yeah, it's okay. I like Steely Dan. I used to not, but now I do. After listening to most of your answers, you've forgiven for hating Ace's songs off on mass. No, dude, please do me a favor. Don't forgive me about that. Do not forgive me for hating those three fucking shitty ass songs. Please continue. Oh, listen, I'm farting. That should be a turn on, Marie, me farting, right? You're still in the hospital? No. Do you like Oasis? I love Oasis. Paul Stanley, Under the Rose does rule. Yeah, you're right. Top 10 AC/DC songs. I'm not doing that, dude. Not 10 of them. That's me like top 5. Top 5. Touch Too Much. Kicked in the Teeth Again. Ride On. Love at First Feel. And Beating Around the Bush. It is gay if we hit the heart emoji. All right. If you say so. You are the king of the gays, right? I'm kidding, bro. Basex Rally song Post Kiss. Lost in Limbo. What's your favorite album opener from Cheap Trick from the first 4 albums? All right, Hello Kitty, it's not Hot Love. Hello Kitty opens the first album. Then Hello There, then Surrender, then Dream Police. I'll have to go with Hello Kitties. Thanks for being a part of the 840s Club. Oh, Marie, yeah. All right, on Marie. I've been listening to the Iommi Hughes album. It's really good. Which one, Kevin? There's Fused, and what's the other one called? I got them both. Better out than in, Ralph. You got that right, Gabriella. Come get me out of here. Couple favorite Oasis songs. My favorite Oasis song, Don't Look Back in Anger, Little by Little, Do You Know What I Mean? Champagne Supernova. And number 5 is Live Forever. Flick of the switch versus the Elder. The Elder. Anything Metallica. What band do you think is better, Alice in Chains or Oasis? Oasis. For me, love both, but I'm definitely going with Alice in Chains. They're one of my top 10 favorite bands of all time. Right on there, Rockstar. What is your favorite Tony Moore era Riot song? Thundersteel. Have you heard, no, Blood Streets. Have you heard a song called Poop Noodle? It's on YouTube. Nope. Hey, buddy, hope you're doing well. Thanks, Zach. Cuban sandwich, with or without salami? Does it even come with salami? I don't know. I haven't had a Cuban sandwich in decades. I know somebody probably asked. I'm not feeling better though. No, I'm not. My name is a great band name. Pongwater Taffy. Okay. Do you like the song I'm Gonna Love You from Peter Criss? I don't hate it. That one's so-so. Who sucks more, U2 or Springsteen? U2. I like some Springsteen. Favorite live Rush album? Exit Stage Left. I like it more than All the World is Stage. That's right, I said it. Favorite kind of candy bar? It's not a candy bar, but Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Favorite Megadeth song? Holy War. They're both good, but I have to go with Fused. What's the other one called? Ralph, do you like Blur or Gorillaz? I don't know Gorillaz, but Blur is fucking horrible. Hey, Ralph, some idiot that wishes death on me. Seriously, this asshole wished death on me because I like Cheap Trick more than Oasis. Made me do a track by track with Blur. What a shitty ass band. Hey Ralph, one more from me. Have you ever heard a band from 1988, a band from Germany called Zed Yago from over yonder? Nope. What was more torturous for you? To review with Ian, The Cure or Galactic Cowboys? The Cure. Godflesh is cool. Right on. It's just noise to me, but hey, if you like it, cool. I just watched Back to the Beginning, and I can't wait to watch your review, brother. This is coming from Navajo Nation. Right on, Navajo Nation. Are you Italian? Yeah, sure, why not? You like Italian food? Sure. Tampa Cuban better than Miami comes with salami. Okay, good. I don't eat that shit, dude. Anything Italian. I love the huge Sabbath poster you had in your kitchen. I don't have no Sabbath poster in my kitchen. What are you talking about? Have you let you have a smoke break yet? Can you go? I don't smoke, dude. Well, I smoke weed here and there, but no, it's not. I haven't smoked weed since I was here. I wouldn't bring weed to a hospital. I don't need weed. I smoke it here and there. Let It Go is an awesome Peter Criss song, okay? What about You Matter to Me? No, I hate that song. Well, thank you, Mrs. C. You matter to me, too. Did you know Peter Criss is coming out? Yes. I do know that, Marie. Hottest chick in Vixen. I don't know their... Oh, wait, no. The drummer, whatever her name is. Not Maxine, Roxy, right? Roxy Petrucci? I know that because I love Madam X. What movie are you looking forward to watching once you get out of the hospital? The Shining, on 4K. I have The Shining on 4K. The Depth Sessions. That's it, Kevin. Thank you. I'm calling the police on you, dude. That's the dude that said me and the meth family finally found you. I wasn't my money. I want my money back. My teeth fell out. What's your location? I'm pulling up. I'm in Mount Sinai Hospital. Go to the fuck you building, and I'm on floor. Go to hell. Love Peter Chris. He's a cool cat. Me too, man. Many, many men by 50 Cent plays in the background. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Is that a song by 50 Cent? Have you or Ian stayed in touch with Terrence? No. Fuck no. Have you heard the band Berserker? Nope. A new solo album is scheduled to be released this fall. What's your favorite Warrior Soul song? I don't have one. Try to listen to a song from Creed. No. No. I don't even want to know the title. Fuck that band. Did you ever watch Private Part? Yeah, I saw it in the theater actually. Hold on. My nurse came in. Hello.
Hello.
Check my pressure?
Yeah.
They're going to check my blood pressure now. So y'all going to have to wait. All right? Talks amongst yourselves. Okay. What do you need?
I need
Oh.
my pressure so high. Let me put you up a little bit. Was your pressure high earlier?
No. Try it again, because a lot of times I have to do it twice, because the first time it comes up high.
Uncross your leg. Still When the nurse took it early, it wasn't high?
No.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's see, 165.92. Let's see, is that Abby in the aisle? Is that Abby in the aisle? Yeah. Okay, come on, let him go.
Okay. Yeah, I like those songs too, Zach. All right, I'm back. What Kiss solo song do you think is worse, Toss and Attorney or Hold Me, Touch Me? Hold Me, Touch Me. Scarface versus Goodfellas. Ooh. Love them both, but I gotta go Goodfellas. What's your... And I got both of those on 4K. I saw Scarface on 4K. What's your favorite part in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? I think when Jack chokes Nurse Ratchet, when he chokes her. Do you believe Rachel Gordon Kiss? I'm not, oh man. I don't know. If you guys only knew my history with her, I can't repeat it. Fritz the Cat was funny, like a pornographic cartoon. My friend Buckwheat loved that shit. My friend Buckwheat's a backstabber, though. Those are amazing songs, Zach. My Sharona or Let the Good Times Roll, My Sharona. Fucking love that song. If you're not a metalhead, you might as well be dead. Pile Driver, fuck yeah. I have that on vinyl. Metal Inquisition. Peter Criss is the reason I started playing music. Right on. Wish all the best for you and your dick. Thank you there. Hey Marie, check out Mr. C, man. You two should hook up. Seriously. Mr. C and Marie, I already like that, man. No, my dick's still broken. Hope you're doing better now, man. Thank you, Burick. Wow, what's it? Berzik. Buskirk. Is that your real name, dude? If it is, then you should slap your parents. They're sticking something up his butt, I bet. Yeah, Ace Frehley, I'm sure. Rock and roll, roll over and pull your shorts. She's going to take your pulse. Oh, Scott, you're so funny. Is he whacking off? Yeah. Do you remember Rockwell? Is that the one that, it always feels like somebody's watching me? Was that Rockwell? I don't like that kind of music, but for some reason, I remember where I was when I saw the video. The nurse is getting his blood pressure. Yep, that's true. And it was high. Because I'm fucked, everybody. Mr. C says, doctor's doing the trick where they check his prostate with both hands on his shoulders. You got that joke from me, didn't you, Mr. C? Master of Puppets versus South of Heaven. Gotta go with Master of Puppets. Ralph busy doing a David Ellefson. Nice. Be a good boy. Listen to nurses. Yeah, whatever. Marie, hook up with Mr. C. Come on. Hello, brother. Hello there, Ova. Dude, don't believe it when they say this won't hurt a bit. Okay? Next time they say that, I'm not going to believe it. Even though it never hurt, but I'm not going to believe it next time. Well, why is the opening piano to Out of Control Peter Chris so iconic? Is it? Hey, Mr. C, don't be talking about Mr. fucking Out of Control. You got Marie here, bro. Come on. Everybody, let's get Mr. C and Marie together. Pervert nurse. No, no. Boy, a lot of Marie loves Peter Chris. Marie, let me tell you something. Peter Chris is cool and all, but Peter Chris is no Mr. C. Actually, Mr. C is Peter Chris. Mr. Chris, so hook up with Mr. C. I want to be responsible for the love of Mr. C and Marie. And I want you both to go to a Coldplay concert and kiss on camera. This is the worst game show I've ever seen. What? I'm not supposed to get an enema? Boy, you guys are not funny. Read my body. All right. Read on the left. All right. Cough twice. All right. Is this the trailer to Misery 2? Yeah. Stillbirths, it sure is. Blondie or Pat Benatar? Pat Benatar, baby. Though I dig me some Blondie. One way or another, I want to find you. I want to get you. I love that song, but no, man. Hell's for children, bitch. Do you like the Kiss box set with the 4 CDs and booklet? You know, Mr. C, you saying that, I read it like Jerry Lewis. Do you like the Kiss box set with the CD and writing? Is this Peter Chris? Oh, Mr. C is Peter Chris, yes. It will not hurt. Where is Dr. Love? Oh my God, Kiss. You're doing fine. Yeah, Marie, but you'd do finer with Mr. C. I'm just saying. Somebody get me a doctor. Somebody get me a shot. What? The doctor's scheduling a colonoscopy? Have you gotten the right patient? Everybody, let's hear for Scott. He's hilarious. Fart the love theme of Kiss if you are okay. All right, here we go. Here you go. Yeah, that fart was in the chamber when you asked that, so that was easy to do. And yeah, actually, it sounded better than the love theme of Kiss. I hate that fucking song. Gene Simmons went into hiding. We need that Dr. Love to come through the window. Do you like the movie Heavy Metal? That's all right. I won tickets on the radio to see it in the theater, so I saw it when it was new. Back before Mr. C was born. Back then I heard Legalize It. Hey, Ralph, I ain't gay, sure you're not, but you don't look as bad as you describe, man. I don't know what that means, John, but come on, man, come out of the closet, man. What are you ashamed of? I have Scarface and the Goodfellas movies on DVD. Right on, Marie. I got them both on Blu-ray. Jekyll and Hyde together again. Love that movie, my friend. Pearl Harbor, buddy. Remember on Bobby the Brain is God. He was my favorite person on the mic back when I watched wrestling. And you know, Bobby Heenan was also a great wrestler. Like even in his later years, you see people like throw him across the ring. I love Bobby. I'm going to give you a line. This is a great. Bobby had a million lines, but I'm going to give you one of my favorite Bobby Heenan lines. Man, now I'm kind of forgetting it. It had something to do with the Hulk Hogan theme. God damn it. Oh yeah, he said, oh, the Hulk Hogan theme is my favorite song off the WWF album. And then Gorilla said, oh yeah, what's your favorite? He goes, all the other songs. Bobby rolled. Rest in peace, Bobby. You were great. I loved the heels. Like my favorite wrestler of all time was Roddy Piper. But I loved Macho Man. I loved the Honky Tonk Man. I loved the Iron Sheik. What other bad guys were? $1 Million Man was awesome. Better TV show, Soap or Prison Cell? I didn't see that Prison Cell show, and Soap I didn't really watch it. Fabulous Fury, Frank Brothers. The Doors, People Are Strange versus. Oh, I'm gonna have to go with Deep Purple, but I love that Doors song. I'm not a big Doors guy, but I love that song. People are strange when you're a stranger. She's his wet nurse. Are we still talking about the nurse? Would you rather listen to Reason to Live on repeat or an hour or give what? For an hour or give Sammy Hagar a kiss on the cheek? I would rather. Now here's the deal. You have to have a video camera rolling. I would love to kiss Sammy Hagar on the cheek. Love to do it. So when wait, first I gotta fart, hold on. There you go. So when I kiss him on the cheek, you all filming it, I can go, you fucking suck right afterwards. So yeah, I'd rather kiss him on the cheek. And then spit in his face. Yeah, Marie and Mr. C. I hear those wedding bells ringing. I'm responsible for those two kooky kids. Yes, Rockwell was Michael Jackson's cousin. I didn't know that. I know he sang on the song. I love making people laugh. Right on, Marie. Well, if you hook up with Mr. C, I'll laugh. No, what is that? No GNU is good GNU. How do you pronounce that shit? Ace better. Maria, Mr. C, don't do the Coldplay affair thing. Nah, man, go there as a couple. Kiss on the screen. Aerosmith and Run DMC or Anthrax Public Enemy? I gotta go with Aerosmith Run DMC, even though they both suck balls. Both Ian Gillan Scream, at least Walk This Way was a good song originally. Best Ian Gillan Scream, Child in Time, baby. No. Disturbing the Priest. Definitely. I think that's the greatest Scream period ever caught on tape. Doc, do a Rodney Dangerfield impression. Wow, I got no respect. I saw my doctor, Dr. Vinny Vubar. I'm not good at Rodney impressions. Anyone who's a kiss tard, raise their hand. Who's Mr. C? Peter Chris, Marie. That was a good one. I don't know what it was. The fart, I guess. Hold on, let me charge in my nurse's. Oh, let me change. Ooh, Mr. C, she's getting in the nurse outfit. Hell yeah. I gotta fart again. There you go. It's fart night here on Almost Human Live. Yeah, Marie's cool, man. You hear that? Where's Mr. C? Come on, Mr. C. I got to do all the rapping for you. Miami Vice or Knight Rider? Fuck them both. They film Miami Vice a lot of times in front of my dad's hardware store, and the video for Heartbeat. Don Johnson was recorded. Not the song Heartbeat, but there's another song on the album because HBO gave like they did like I think they did a song a video for every song off Heartbeat, and a lot of it was filmed in front of my dad's hardware store, Manny's Hardware. I have maggots and pancake syrup in my underwear. Dude, stillbirth, you're my kind of guy. Hey Ralph, great cap. Thank you, man. And by the way, Alfonso, don't be fooled. He's not mad. This cap loves Alfonso. Bobby Heenan's quotes can't help describe kiss tards. Yeah. Fart. Aerosmith, SOS versus Bone to Bone. Bone to Bone, my friend. Oh, look, Marie, I subscribe to you. There you go, Marie. Subscribe back. Subscribe back, please. Look at that. Look, I'm like the fucking, this is like the match game. I live in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm sorry. Ace played here a couple weeks ago. I wanted to go, but I couldn't make the show. But I heard Ace was wasted and the show sucked. Yeah, I believe that. One time I was in Louisville, Kentucky, and this guy and girl came up to me, and the guy said, I want you to meet my sister and my wife. And there was only one girl standing there. True story. Junkyard Dog, hey, rest in peace, but he was a good guy. I like bad guys. MASH. Mr. C, it's official. Fuck yeah. Do you watch The Shield? Nope. The Phoenix is the best TV show ever. Breaking Bad begs to differ. Ha ha, cool fart. Right on, Alfonso. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What's the good news, brother? Rock on. The good news is Mr. C and Marie are getting hitched. They're getting married, man. They're going to call their first baby Dr. Fuck. I am so flying on this fucking oxy pill, let me tell you. Would you rather watch an hour of Hee Haw or an hour of the Lawrence Welk Show? Hee Haw was awesome. I loved Hee Haw. Fucking Roy Clark. I mean, I'm not a country fan, but I loved guitar playing. And Roy Clark was a god. Fuck yeah, Hee Haw all the way, man. Fuck Lawrence Welk. Don't go just yet. Who are you talking to, Marie? Me or Mr. C? You're very cool. I think she's talking to Mr. C. Kismet. I sense love here. Hospital will make you fart. Yeah, but hey, man, all you people, and I know a lot of people like Travis and Rockstar, all these people have been here on all these live shows. I've never farted till now. That sounded like the end of the Black Diamonds, that fart. Farts are always funny. Hell yeah. Mr. C, I did make a video of Peter Criss being badass for 420. You heard that, Marie? I think you should go over Mr. C's house and watch that video. Yep. And come on, Marie, give it up. Marie forgot Mr. Speed. It's Mr. C. That's right. Fuck Mr. Speed. Mr. C's where it's at. I heard he's hung like a horse. Is that true, Mr. C? That you got a big schlong? Be careful with it, man. I got a little schlong, but it broke. Ralph, I heard when the children cry, and it made me cry with how poor it is. White Lion fucking sucks. Little child. Ugh. What a horrible band. Have you ever been to Aftershock? No, my friend, I haven't. Who's that? Arthur. I love you, Arthur. I love all you motherfuckers that are here. Sure, it's the pill talking, but I really do mean it. Ralph, did you ever watch WCW or NWA wrestling back in the day? I never knew you enjoyed wrestling. You know what, Texas, I can't say I grew out of it. I just stopped watching TV in general. So I'm more of a, well, fuck, I go back to the 70s, Gordon Soley, Missing Link, but then I loved the 80s with, the Hulkster. And, by the time, like, even though I love Razor Ramon, but Razor Ramon and Ultimate Warrior, that's when I kind of like tapered off. And it wasn't because I didn't like wrestling. I just stopped watching TV. My favorite wrestler is Ric Flair. Yeah, he's great. And the Road Warriors, they were great too. Even though they were good guys. Ralph, what? Niwer. I don't know. Should I get rid of this idiot? Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. I think he's causing problems. There you go. Pencil neck geek all here. Who was that? Was that a classy Freddie Blassie that said that? The pencil neck geek. Ric Flair and Road Warriors were bad bongwater taffy. Well, I was listening to Public Enemy #1 from Spiders and Snakes, and I think is a better version than Motley Crue. What do you think? I don't know of Spiders and Snakes. Oh, Public Enemy #1. I didn't hear their version. Dude, flick your bick on the next fart. I don't have a lighter here, bro. You all light a lighter and put it next to your gizmo you're watching me on. I love that long droning ending on Black Diamond. Me too, Travis. I used to not, but now I do. I almost met Ron Jeremy. Wow. Hey, all right. Hey, Mr. C. She almost met him. All right. So she's not filth. You know. Ron Jeremy did not put his penis in Marie. Almost. She almost met him, but she didn't. So, Mr. C, don't let that deter you. Mr. C has slept with more women than Gene Simmons and Will Chamberlain. Wow. See that, Marie? He slept with more women than Gene Simmons and Will Chamberlain. So he knows what he's doing. I say go for it. In Sacramento, 100 plus bands on 4 stages in 4 days. Wow. I don't like it too big. Oh, then I guess you should hook up with me. I'm kidding. I got a girlfriend. Ralph, do you think Ace got plowed? Yeah, of course. In the rear when she wore a strap on. Nicholas, let me say all I can say, and I don't really want to get into it, and I know you all are going to want to hear the story, but she told me herself, and I'm not even joking. Well, she didn't tell me she had a strap on, but she told me she would fuck Ace with dildos and shit, and she would dress like a nurse. I'm not lying about this. And I deleted that interview. I'm on season 3 of the Incredible Hulk television series. Yeah, I liked that show, Marie. It was cool. Freddie Blassie. Yep, classy Freddie Blassie. What's up, Ralph? You feeling better? I wish I could say yes, Andrew, but I'm not. Yo, love me, Marie. Hell yeah. Look at that, man. Mr. C loves Marie. Mr. C, your Peter ain't that big. She doesn't like it too big. So get half of it chopped off. Mick Foley, yeah, Mick Foley was cool. Great White's first album or Icon's first? Great White. I love them both, but Great White. And by the way, that's the only Great White album I like from them, and that's the only Icon album I like. Have you listened to Paul Stanley's interview? You know what? I did, and seriously, I fell asleep. It was so boring. Paul tries to be so philosophical. Fuck, he's boring. I'm going to meet Zach Wild in December. Yeah, tell him I said fuck you. My late brother used to do that. He would have been 60 this January. He would light his farts. Your brother, I'm so sorry, Maria, about your brother. Man, any guy that lights his farts is awesome. You know it. I know it. Who we bullshitting? Ralph, I have to go. Where are you leaving, Mr. C? Marie here. Go hook up with Marie. Thanks for introducing me to my next ex-wife. All right, well, at least, at least she'll be your wife for a little while. Marie, I'll be seeing you later. Keep it warm for me. Hell yeah. What a pimp. Mr. C, you should call yourself Mr. P, because you're a pimp. Texas, Road Warriors used to come, Black Sabbath. That's cool. Zach Wild is a fake gay biker. I think you should rephrase that, Mr. C. Zach Wild is a fake biker, not a fake gay biker, because it sounds like you're saying he's fake gay. No, he's a fake biker that's gay. There you go. Iron Man, not paranoid. Okay. The whiskey is hitting. Right on, Texas. Drink up. Bottoms up, my friend. That Rachel tried to get me at one point. Stillbirth, I don't know if you're lying or not, but she tried to get me once. And I'm not lying. It's a whole story I don't want to talk about. My favorite TV show is Big Bang Theory. I've never seen it. That Wendy, the Wendy Moore book. It's on YouTube, audio version. And she talks about shoving stuff up Ace's ass. I gotta bring up, I'm not gonna bring up the guy's name, but I gotta bring up this dude that loved making fun, he loves Ace Frehley. He's a total Ace Frehley nut swinger. And all he does is make fun of Paul Stanley, and Paul Stanley's gay. Boy, you bring up that Paul-like stuff shoved up his ass, it would piss him off because he's a homophobe. Almost met Lou Ferrigno. I like Lou Ferrigno. Steve Martin in The Jerk or David Ellison in The Jerk. Woo! I've seen them both. I'm going to have to go with Steve Martin on that one. What's up with Ace Walks? It looks like his shoes are on the wrong feet. Yeah, I haven't noticed that. Peter ended up kneeing the coolest member. Yeah, you meant being. Yeah, you're right. He is. Eric Carr was the coolest, then Peter Criss. Where does In My Darkest Hour rank in your favorite Megadeth songs? Probably number 9, around there, bottom 10. Good tune, I like that song. Probably my favorite off So Far So Good. No, that's not true. Liar is my favorite off that album. Liar would be higher. Hey, that rhymed. It's been 20 years of his past. Wow, Marie, I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry to hear that. Ralph, what was the most cringe Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley moment that you witnessed at any of the Kiss shows you saw? Well, fuck, Paul Stanley, I can go an hour on that. His stupid stage drive. But, I wouldn't say it's a cringe moment, but on the Crazy Crazy Night show, I had like nosebleeds, and back then my friend had binoculars, and he passed me the binoculars, and I saw Gene Simmons. He didn't fall, but he almost fell coming down the steps. Like the drums had steps, and he almost fell. I guess that's the cringiest thing I saw. Not really cringy, though. Hofford is the real gay biker, and he rules all. Hell yeah. Halford proves that gay people rule. Kidney stone? Nope. I've had that though. Shit wasn't fun. I met Gene last week and he was actually very nice. Don't know if he was faking it or not, but he was cool as hell. Right on there. How much did it cost you? No, we talked about Rachel before. You and I. Okay. Morning at 4:30, about to go to bed. Where are you, Reverend? You live in the future, bro. Paul is effeminate. Whatever, man. That's weird, dude. Are you talking about Rachel? Yes. Andy Kaufman versus Lawler was the best ever celebrity wrestling. You know, I never saw it. I did see Jerry Lawler slap Andy on Letterman, but I never saw them fight. That's an arsehole, bro. Okay? I had no idea until you told me, Ralph, that David Ellison was a preacher. Yup, he is. It's always those guys who try to overdo the religious stuff to compensate. Fucking hypocrite. I'm telling you, he should be made fun of forever. You know, Paul says in his bio that Ace was rubbery when he came out his audition. Okay. What's worse, Green Day or Limp Bizkit? Oh, fuck. They're both so. I'll say Limp Bizkit, but goddamn, Green Day sucks. Eric Carr is the most underrated drummer and lovely guy. He was awesome, man. Hi there from Scotland, Gary. Ace is pigeon-toed. People were influenced more by Ace and Peter than they were Gene and Paul. Well, Gene was very influential, though. A lot of people picked up the bass because of Gene. Trez cool, a cool drummer, though rest of Green Day is crap, whatever. You know, Reverend, I don't give a fuck how good you are on your instrument. If your band sucks, you suck. I've talked about that before. You know, I've had these arguments when I say, oh, I don't like this band. And they go, but that guy's a great drummer. So what? I never heard anyone say they were inspired by Gene Simmons to play bass. Rachel Bolan. Rachel Bolan started playing bass because of Gene Simmons. There you go. Now you heard. Eric Carr was the coolest. Yep. In 1991, I went to see WCCW wrestling show and was shocked when I stood outside the Sportatorium and it was corrugated tin building. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Halford rules and Priest albums just keep getting better. I don't know about that, but he does rule. Sorry I'm late, Doc, but I'm here now. What I missed? You didn't miss nothing, Joseph. Well, you missed me getting Marie and Mr. C together, and soon to be ex-wife, but still, you know, I hooked them up. Doc, I have Brian Downey as the most underrated drummer in rock. What do you think? I think you're right, actually. I think you're right. Time is it? All right, I'm gonna be here for another like 30 minutes. Okay, guys. I'm starting to feel sleepy. I rode my motorcycle 60 miles to see Priest last year. Most fun I had at a concert in a very long time. Rode my motorcycle for occasion. Right on, dude. But you saw a tribute band. What Gene Simmons almost fell? Were you there to catch him? I was in the nosebleeds, Marie. I'm in Cambridge right now, mostly moving between London, Cambridge, and Oxford. Depends where I'm needed. Let me tell you something, Reverend. You're obviously in the land that produced the greatest bands ever. Period. That's what I think. Wasn't there a concert you saw where Gene kept asking some dude's girl, how old is she? You are correct. That was the Animalized tour. And unlike Crazy Nights, I was all the way up front for that. He's like, how old is she? And some dude with a chick. It's like, so cringy. Are you Gene Vault? No. I was looking recently. They were taken down by a pickle whistler. Yep, that's what happened. Would you rather have a new Oasis album or Gallagher Brothers going solo? I'd rather have solo albums. Eric Carr was a great human being. Yep. Ralph, what do you think of ticket prices nowadays? I think they suck. Back then it seemed like pit tickets were like $60 for the big headliners. Now it's 200. Shit. When I was a kid, it was fucking $12.50 to see a band. And the front row was $12.50. The last seat in the fucking venue, nosebleeds, $12.50. All the same price. What does a pervert frog say? Rub it, rub it. I hate. Gene is more of a businessman, I would say. Gene is a horrible businessman. Let me put it that way. Gene, the only thing that Gene sells is Kiss stuff. Everything. Gene Simmons magazine failed. Gene Simmons, well, I think the soda did okay. But there's 100 other things that Gene Simmons did that flopped. His record company. Gene Simmons never even got a gold album from all the bands he had. He's not a good businessman. Dude, why are you in the hospital? Because I fart too much. Here's another one. There you go. That's why I'm here. Constant farting. Oh, they're going to operate on my ass in the morning. Maria and Mr. C back together. Fuck yeah. I'm responsible for that. Sammy Hagar is your number one fan, he told me. Wow, I didn't know that. Most underrated drummer in rock. Oh my God. Carl Samuelson was a god. Hell yeah, underrated is right. Better than any Megadeth drummer. Alice Cooper is still going. Yeah, can't wait to hear his new record. Dimebag Darrell is my favorite in Pantera. I love Dimebag. What was the first song you played after you found out about Eddie Van Halen's death? I was with my friend Eve. My friend Eve is from New York. And she came down here for some shit. And I picked her up. And we went to a couple record stores. And we're outside of a record store. I get a text message from my friend. Who was it that told me? I can't remember, but somebody texted me saying, dude, Eddie Van Halen died. And I was like, what? And Eve was right there. And she's like, what? And I go, Eddie Van Halen died. And then I go, well, let me check. And I went on Google, and sure enough. So I'm in my car, and I got my iPod with me, so I just played Van Halen. I don't remember what was the first song I played. I think it may have been Mean Street. I think we played Fair Warning, right when we found out. Rex Brown is so underrated. Yeah, he's cool. Ralph, what would be your top 3 album artwork? Any genre. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Black Sabbath would be my number 1. Unleash the Knees, Judas Priest would be my number 2. And Iron Maiden Killers would be my number 3. If Mr. C doesn't come back, I'm going to make a move. Hell yeah, buddy. Hey, Stain, what's your name? Slayness. Hey, Marie, check out Slayness, man. I heard his dick ain't that big. Hey, Slayness, I'm not putting you down. I'm trying to hook you up because Marie says she doesn't like big dicks. Sammy Hagar can't help but insert himself in every cover song jam he can get into. One day he's singing Ozzy, the next day he's singing The Doors. Why can't he just screw off? Man, you think just like I do, Andrew. Hey, Ralph, do you like the band Malice? Did you see? I just recently put up a review. I discovered them recently. It's like, yeah, dude, check out my review. I reviewed their second album, License to Kill, on this channel. Go check it out, and you'll find out how much I like them. Reverend said, fellow radio presenter, more successful than me. You're successful, dude? Interviewed Gene, and he's a big Kiss fan, and Gene then got all creepy over his female producer. Yeah, I've heard him do that. 1979 by Smashing Pumpkins or Read My Body. Read My Body's better. It's a better tune. That's right. Neil Peart was the greatest drummer of all time. Well, he was one of my favorites. No Bill Ward, but he's one of my favorites. My mom and dad were telling me about $12 tickets and $15 t-shirts. Yep, I lived it myself. Gene Simmons soda sucked. Oh, that don't surprise me. Whoever bought Gene Simmons' Tongue magazine? I didn't. What do you think about Jim? Man, all of a sudden my stomach is feeling bad. What do you think about Jim Revan and Eddie Trump? I don't like either one of them. Jim Florentine is funny at times. Eddie Trunks is terrible. Ralph, did you see the Kiss interview where they kept roasting the dude wearing the Iron Maiden shirt? Yep, I sure did. Fucking stupid ass Paul Stanley. Wasn't the guy's name Eduardo? Eduardo, you should be wearing a Kiss shirt. What an idiot. Ralph, is that an Ed the sock hat? I don't know, dude. My brother gave me this, so let me see if it's, what does it say in the back? No, it has like a baseball player in the back of it. So inside it says 5950. I don't know. I think it has something to do with baseball, bro. Hank Williams Sr. or Jr.? Have a good night. Hey, good night to you too. I don't have an answer to that. Gene Simmons' album are bad. Chris's 1970 album was far better than Gene's. Yep. I agree. The next time I encounter Prick Simmons, I will ask him if he still thinks he can kick my ass. So I guess he wanted to kick your ass once. Hey Doc, hope you're doing good. Thank you, King Ace Hernandez. I don't know what's wrong with my stomach, guys. Seriously, I'm not even joking. I'm kind of like feeling weird. Okay, I'm gonna be here 10 minutes more. If it don't get worse. What the fuck, man? Why is my stomach acting up like this? Next part, you will need to change your underwear, bro. Fuck that. I like to be dirty down there. I don't wipe. I miss Ed the Sock and having Beast Boy chained up. Ed the Sock asked the bodybuilder if bodybuilding was homoerotic. Ralph, have you heard the song? Yeah, of course. I'm sick of that damn song. Big Log. I couldn't believe how crap it was. Dude, I remember they played that shit so much on MTV when it was new. Bow, 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 bow. God, I hated that song. Terrible tune. All right, fuck master, I gotta head on out. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for coming by. Gay son or their daughter. I know what that means. Okay, you're asking these things I don't know. You seen the alternative 747 color wish? No, I haven't. Do you know the band Kick-Axe? I saw Kick-Axe open for Judas Priest on Defenders of the Faith tour. Heavy Metal Shuffle. I have the album Vices. What is the newest vinyl album that you bought? The new Ghost, and I'm very disappointed with it. A lot of people love that album. I don't get it. Ralph, how many album CDs would you estimate in your collection? I keep track of the vinyl. I have a Discogs. I don't know how many. Go on Discogs and type in Phase Linear, and you can see all my records there. Reverend says, think it's one of your videos showing photos of Saturday Sabbath cover of actually people. Well, yeah, Reverend, that's the back cover of Saturday Sabbath is actually a drawing from an actual picture. Yeah. Is Ian Pace the most underrated rock drummer? I'd say so, yeah. Did you ever have a mullet? Never. Never had a mullet in the early 90s. Ever, ever. I did have bangs, though. I did have bangs. But I never had a mullet. I'm glad you're on the road to recovery. I'm not really, dude, but, thanks for hoping. Are you familiar with the Canadian band Danko Jones? Yeah. And Sloan? No. Asking because you're a fan of Early Kiss and Chief Trick. I heard some Danko Jones, and it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I used to buy Hit Parader magazine all the time and Guitar World magazine. Right on. It's a minor league baseball team out on Chattanooga, Tennessee. Your hat, Ralph. There you go. My brother's a big baseball guy. So is my girlfriend, by the way. Oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with me, man. You may have to use the bathroom finally. I did actually use the bathroom on Friday. It was horrible. It is your last night at the hospital, Ralph? I don't know. I hope you get better soon. Thank you, Marie. Angel of Death and Lizzie or Opium Trail? I got to go with Opium Trail. Then I forgot about the Kiss shirt incident. It was bizarre. And Paul Stanley had the nerve to say, you're in our house. What a douche. Oh, Ralph, good night. Rock and roll. Rock and roll, Alfonso. Good night there, Vesper. Thank you, Danny. Joseph, good night. Are you doing another live? If I'm still in the hospital, I will do another one tomorrow. That's how you'll know if I'm in the hospital or not tomorrow. If you don't see a live feed, it means I'm home. Mechanics are definitely for mechanics by far. Dallas versus two sides of the coin, or dolls. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my God, they're both so bad. I guess two sides of the coin. Sammy Hagar, Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan was worse than Sammy Hagar at the, whatever you call it, the Black Sabbath thing. Thrash or Die to play one more show and Dr. Fuck sits on a throne and singing. Hey, that don't sound bad, bro. Suck versus Suck, three sides of the coin, and Eddie Trunk. Bonham Rock Band rules that has Jason Bonham. Okay. Doc, we're all here for you. Heal up. Brother, thank you, Hanoi Bomb. I love all you motherfuckers, man. It really does mean a lot, man. I come here live and look at all you people that are here that want to talk. That, I don't take you motherfuckers for granted. I really don't, man. I appreciate you all so much, man. Really, seriously. I know I'm on a pill and shit, but I feel like I'm gonna cry, man, because of you people. I do mean that. I know I'm a girly guy. I'm a girly man, but you guys are gonna make me cry. Seriously, man. Hope you're not on tomorrow. Thank you, Tootsie. Is Ricky Rackman the biggest poser in music? Hell yeah. Sweet dreams. Have a good night. Love you, man. All right. An hour and 25 minutes. I've been here, and I want to thank you all. It means a lot to me. I swear, I'm going to have to sign off now because I feel like I'm going to cry. And by the way, my stomach pain is getting better. Thank you, Marie. Thank you all, man. I mean that. You fucking guys, man, and girls. And I love that, man. What Chris said, I love that. I love when people tell me they got me into me. I got them into some band. It's fucking goddamn, man. You guys are the best. You really are, man. I appreciate you, Grant. I really do. That's awesome. I love April Wine. I love you all. I really do. I'm gonna have to go now because really I'm gonna cry. I can't hold it together. I want to thank you all. I love you all. And if I'm home tomorrow, hopefully I can get online at home to let you know I'm home. All right? Y'all have a good one. Stay frosty. Schmackagob.